Good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me okay? Yeah? Maybe just a titch louder? Perfect, thank you. All right, so as we begin, I'm just going to remind everyone, if you haven't already, to please turn off your devices. Do not disturb. Airplane mode. Notifications off. And as we lean into the rest of our arriving, I invite us all to slow down. Settle into our spaces, settle into our seats. Allow ourselves the opportunity to let go of everything that has come before this now moment. Allowing space for any conversations to take place outside. Allowing ourselves the spaciousness to keep arriving in each now moment, more fully, more presently, right here, right now. And if you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze. Whatever it is that feels nourishing and supportive, whatever it is that allows you to let go of any visual distractions vying for your attention. And as we continue letting go, as we continue arriving in each now moment, let us begin to lean into this beautiful soundscape that has already begun, being offered by today's band with Karel and Kelby. Allowing the very cells and systems and organs of our being, the molecules, atoms, and interspaces, to be infused with these rhythms and sounds and turns of phrase. Allowing ourselves to be opened up and expanded into something new. And so as we continue arriving, I invite you to shift your attention to the breath, noticing how it moves in and out through the nostrils, in and out through the lungs. Perhaps noticing the rise and fall of your belly or chest. And with each breath, allowing yourself to sink into this rhythm of in and out, in and out, in and out. So as our breath continues to lengthen, as our spines allow for more space in between each vertebra, as we continue to land in each now moment, I offer you this quote from Louise Hay. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love, and I share this with everyone. In the process, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. Once again, I feel tolerance, compassion, and love, and I share this with everyone. In the process, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. So as we move into about 15 minutes of uninterrupted meditation, there is an invitation on the table to not just notice, to not just lean in, but to open up to what it could feel like and look like if every moment we consciously chose to help create a world where it is safe for us to love one another. So here we go, about 15 minutes of silent, uninterrupted, but filled with music, meditation. begins to quiet down, I invite you to shift your attention back to your physical presence, becoming more aware of your body and the skin that you're in, becoming more aware of how your clothes feel on your skin, what it's like to be in the seat that you're in, becoming more aware of the environment around you. And as we continue becoming more physically aware, as different sounds start to impact our nervous system, I invite you to continue focusing on your breath, allowing yourself to be breathed and held, as I offer you this quote by Louise Hay once again. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love, and I share this with everyone. In the process, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. So as we continue moving through the rest of our time together today, through the coming hours, days, and weeks ahead, let us all open up to what the world could look like and feel like if we intentionally chose to feel tolerance, compassion, and love, not just for ourselves, but for each other and our world. So now, if comfortable, I invite you to plant both feet firmly on the ground. I invite you to lengthen your spine like there's an invisible thread at the top of your head being pulled up, up, up to the sky. And I invite you to extend your arms out by your sides with your palms facing upward. Just taking a few moments, a few breaths to just start to move your body around and lean into all of this energy and vitality, this love and compassion that is whirling and swirling around. Knowing that that same energy, that same dynamism, that same enthusiasm for life is alive and well and active within. And now I invite you to scoop it all up, up, up above your head, pressing your palms and fingertips together. And then gently bring it all down, mindfully, purposefully, thoughtfully, tenderly, joyfully, lovingly, all down into your heart. Enjoying a moment of deepened awareness, expanded appreciation, maybe connection, and perhaps a little bit of grace. And so let us finish off our meditation time with 3 nourishing, life-affirming breaths together. First breath in and release. Returning back to your regular breath. Second, deep, nourishing, life-affirming breath in. Here we go. And release. Returning back to your natural breath. And with this third breath, I invite you to receive the biggest, most nourishing, life-affirming breath in yet. At the top, we're going to hold, and then on the exhale, I invite you to sigh or vocalize it out. Breathing in, taking in an extra sip if you can, and just be for a moment. returning back to your natural breath. I am so grateful for your time and presence and for everything that comes next. Namaste. So just allow yourself a few more moments to really come back into your body, get reacquainted with the room, how much space you're taking up. And then when you've opened your eyes and are ready, and if you feel like it, I invite you to find someone nearby and share one thing that came up for you during that meditation as we open the doors and transition into something a bit more lively. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'll do that thing that some of the jazz singers do. Good morning, and well, this still feels very loud for me, and I know Kelby's going to be sitting at the drums there. Okay, someone's saying, yeah, you're loud hearing. I know I hear differently than you guys do, but okay. Stand by, everyone. But you know what? I'm going to invite people to stand because we are at the beginning of our Celebrate Sunday here, and we are going to sing in just a few moments. And the tune that we're going to see, stand. Just like stand, sit. What is it? So just, yeah, you know, you're still saying hello to your neighbors. Hello, Reverends Blenda and Raymond. Thank you for being here today. A nice crowd for sure, and there's just a few things that are being figured out. But as soon as they are, I'm going to hand it over to Kelby, who is going to lead us in song with his song, Gotta Have Peace Way Down in My Soul, something that he wrote during Peace Month a few months ago. But until then, I'm just going to welcome everybody and say thank you for being here on a Sunday at Celebrate at the Victoria Truth Center. Whether you're here in person or online, we are so delighted that you're with us. And I'm just going to ask now, because we have some time, is there anyone here for the first time on a Sunday? Yes, we have 3 hands going up on a Sunday at Celebrate. So I would like everyone to just note that we have Barbara here in the front row today. We also have Shailene. Is it kind of weird that I want to say it with a southern accent? Shailene. And then next to Shailene, I can't believe this is your first time at Celebrate. Oh, you have at Celebrate. I know you've been here on a Sunday at festive lunch and stuff. Okay, Stephanie. Well, welcome anyway, Stephanie. Okay, so let's welcome specifically Barbara and Shailene the way we do here at VTC. We love you, we appreciate you, and we're so glad you're here. Let's give them a hand. Thank you, ladies, for being here with us today. And are we good?
1, 2, check 1, 2,
Oh,
2,
still checking.
2. Maybe here we come. Here we come. Here comes the mic. 1, 2, check.
Oh.
Check.
Well,
Check
can we just
1.
switch?
We can just switch. We've got the technology.
That must have happened on Friday night.
I think they need cables.
Oh, okay.
Right? Wait, I think, did you just give me back your mic?
I had this is the one that was
1, 2, check 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. That's
yeah.
whoa.
Friday
1,
night, we have
2.
some amazing music happening.
1,
Jazz
2,
and Soul
2.
series, and we had a couple of vocalists here
1,
the other night.
2.
The mic's not hooked. That's possible.
Well, how's that? No, no, no.
You sound kind of troubled.
Can I just sing with your mic?
All right. Whoa, here we go. There's a little bit of... Okay, this is a song that we're excited for you to join in with us on. It's definitely one that I could use some backup. Is there a tambourine in the house? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. We're going to need some tambourine, a little tambourine and a little stepping and clapping. 1, 2. 1, 2. And can you hear me out there? Fantastic. Gotta have peace. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Woo! So, if there are any budding choreographers out there, we want like a little step clap. That's it. All right. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace way down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have joy down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have joy down in my soul. I gotta have joy down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have joy way down in my soul. I have decided to follow peace. I have decided to follow joy. I have decided to follow love. I have decided with all my heart. Yes, I gotta have joy down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have love down in my soul. I gotta have love down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have love way down in my soul. Woo! I have decided to follow peace. I have decided to follow joy. I have decided to follow love. I've decided with all my soul.
All right, everyone, go ahead and say hello to your neighbor.
All right, here we go. I have decided to follow peace. I have decided to follow joy. I have decided to follow love. I have decided with all my soul. Gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace way down in my soul. Well, thank you so much, everyone.
All right, a Kelby MacNayr original. Can we give it up for our band leader, Kelby MacNayr? Woo! And let's also give it up for Mr. Karel Roessingh, who's back today on piano. Fantastic. All right. So welcome once again to celebrate, and we can actually have the next slide at this point. So where are we coming together? We are not just coming together at VTC in this space in our hearts. We are also coming together on these sacred lands, the territorial lands of the Lekwungen peoples, the Songhees and Esquimalt nations, and what a gift and blessing and privilege it is to be able to gather on these lands that have been stewarded and revered and cared for so long. So what a privilege and a gift it is to gather, to breathe, to play, to work, to co-create together on these sacred lands in this moment, in this way. Heichka. Could, Danny, I'm hearing like a, did you guys just address that? Okay. Now, I need to use a mic. Am I using this one?
Let's go for it. 1, 2. Yeah, that's perfect. We can cut this one for now, Danny.
Yeah, thank you to Danny, and thank you to Glenn, who's also pitching in. But thank you to Danny, who is so incredible, especially on the cameras. All right, so here we go. Can we have the next slide, please? This is an opportunity for us to tune in, to shift our attention from everything that is going on out here to just really tune in and anchor into this incredible power and presence that is forever present at the very center of our being, that is who and what we are. So if you would like to sing along, it's a pretty simple melody, very repetitive, and it's what's called a zipper song. So every verse is the same except for one word. But if you would like to just close your eyes, tune in, and receive, then that's okay too. Whatever it is that feels good and supportive. I'm taking off my shoes to get connected to the ground. I'm not even sure what the first note is. This is what we do at our music meet. What is the key? Don't we have? I live in the flow of love. Is that it? Yes. I live in the flow of joy. I live in the flow of peace. I live in the flow of love. I live as I release. I breathe in the flow of love. I breathe in the flow of peace. I breathe in the flow of love. I breathe as I release. I trust in the flow of joy. I trust in the flow of peace. I trust in the flow of love. I trust as I release. As I notice all of the beauty and artistry in this space, as I feel all the love that is present, I breathe, I trust, I live in this incredible, amazing fluidity of life. And so what a gift it is to be fully present to each now moment, to the joy, to the peace, to the love that is forever present. And not just externally or all around, but right here within, the very essence of our being. And so I breathe in that love. I allow myself to be expanded by it, knowing that that same love is so fully present in everyone and everything here today. And so as we come together in this one universal breath in each now moment, what a joy it is to come together in community, to be here at the Victoria Truth Center, in person, online, everywhere, and everywhen, celebrating the love we truly are. So for all the joy and peace and love that is present, for all that is on its way, I simply release my word as law with such gratitude and appreciation, calling our time together today so beautiful, so profound, and so good. So I release, I let go, and I bask in this beautiful, joyful, peaceful, and loving flow as together we say, and so it is. Sing in the flow of joy. I sing in the flow of peace. I sing in the flow of love. I sing as I release. I share in the flow of joy. I release. So just taking a moment to hang out in that joy, in that peace, in that love, knowing that these are not just aspects of who and what we are, but that joy and love and peace are who and what we are. And so let us bring into our hearts and into our mind's eye someone we love, someone we know could do with some affirmative prayer, some tender loving care, or spiritual support. Perhaps someone in this room, perhaps someone elsewhere. And let's all individually hold our beloveds in our hearts, focusing on the wholeness, allness, and wellness of their being, knowing that no matter what, they are more powerful, creative, and resilient than anything that is going on. So just taking a few moments to breathe and trust and know. I invite everyone to receive a life-affirming cleansing breath in. And as you release, gently open your eyes if you haven't done so already. Thank you for the peace and joy and love you are. Thank you for your presence. All right, so I'm just going to put this gently down here. All right, so here we are for week number 1. Actually, you know what, before I do this, I just want to say thank you, a big shout out to the team that kept Celebrate going last week. We have Linda here, who was the facilitator. Kathy Chamberlain, who is not here today, but did a wonderful talk on coloring outside the lines. And I am forgetting, it was Isabel who was on tech and music. Was it you guys? Yeah. All right, so Karel and Kelby, as per usual, kinda, but they were here too. And Leslie, oh my God, Leslie, who showed up in such a mass. I mean, I knew because we sing together sometimes and we talk about this a lot, but the community got to experience Leslie up here on stage and her phenomenal voice. So let's all give Leslie a hand. More of that coming for sure. And Winnie, thank you so much for being the greeter. Right, you filled in for someone who wasn't able to be here, so thank you. Our leader of the greeters and greeter extraordinaire, thank you so much, Winnie. Thank you. So thank you to the Celebrate team from last weekend. Oh, what a gift to our community. And what commitment they show, ding, 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 to our community. And commitment is our theme for July. It is our 3rd value on the VTC Values Compass. And we have an affirmation to go with, which is, I commit to creating life intentionally and to living life purposefully every moment of every day. Whoa. So because we have such a robust community in-house today, I'm actually going to invite anyone who would like to stand up to please stand up. And we are going to open up to what is happening for us inside our bodies when we read this, when we feel into what commitment, how it's informing our life in this moment right here, right now. And so just take a moment. What are you tuning into with this affirmation and this value? And then we're all going to receive a big breath together and declare it as enthusiastically and with that whoa feeling that we just got out of Reverend Raymond together. So, deep breath in, and I commit to creating life intentionally and to living life purposefully every moment of every day. Ooh. Yes, go ahead and sit down. Okay, did you guys mean that? I felt like you meant it. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, and okay, fantastic. So this is our month of commitment, and I gotta be honest here, this is the first theme I have repeated. But I repeated it with this affirmation and with that photo of that rock climbing girl because it is one of the most amazing photos that I feel I have chosen in the almost 3 years that I've been here. And it just like, that is determination, that is resilience, that is strength, that is commitment, that is focusing on the present moment because one slip of the limb, whatever, and right? Game over. So I love this photo. It screams commitment to me. And the affirmation still rings true even after, a year or whenever our last commitment month was. So I would love to know, is there anyone here today who would like to offer a brief share about commitment or about the affirmation right now? What's alive for you in the moment? Recommitment. All right, Shailene, the mic is coming to you. There you go.
Thank you, everybody. I'm really happy to be here today. I needed church today. I needed to be in community today. And I've been wanting to come to this location for a while, and it just didn't call me yet, but I'm here today. So my commitment is to continuing to build community in the way that I've been doing for most of my life, and particularly around end-of-life care. And that I am committed to helping our collective community get bolder and stronger and inside of their joy so that they can die as well as they live. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Wow. Thank you for showing up with that today. All right, that was a brief one and very to the point. Winnie, we'll have one more.
First of all, I just wanted to say that photo that I saw, I thought she was crawling. So I was glad you clarified that. Because I thought, wow, to be able to get down there and crawl like that was amazing.
Oh, yeah,
and,
core.
Yeah, the core. And then the other thing is that I'm really grateful for this today because I'm committing to something today. Well, one of them is the ALS walk that's happening today, and I'm going to that. My brother has it, and also a friend has it here in Victoria. So I haven't been to that, and that's right after this, so I'll be leaving right away. And I cycled here to cycle up to UVic after to be there for the ALS walk. And so I'm committed to my health, working on fitness. So I was happy to see that today, thinking one day I'll be able to do what she's doing.
Amazing, fantastic, and congratulations. Thank you, Winnie. And that actually ties in so beautifully, I'm putting this down again, to what I'm going to be talking about in just a moment. Leaving that there. Okay. Gentlemen, feel free to have a seat for a little bit. No more music for a while. And so, yeah, health was coming up for me this morning as I was leaning into what wanted to be shared. And I want to actually share a little reading from this adorable little calendar that I have by Louise Hay that was gifted to me by my friend Stephanie. So, this is what it says for the month of July. This month, I see how I can serve my community. However I can help is greatly appreciated, and it is beneficial for me as well. Working together is part of the purpose of life, and I learn so much through cooperating with others. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love, and I share this with everyone. In the process, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. I am very grateful to be able to contribute in fulfilling and productive ways, and I greet this new chapter of my life with enthusiasm. So thank you, Louise Hay, for that. And as I was thinking about community, yes, all of that stands true, but what was also coming up for me was the community within our thoughts, our beliefs, our stories, all the stuff that kind of makes up who we are, how we experience life, our worldview, the lens through which we create and experience life. And so the thing that was very, very present for me for the last few weeks is I just finished last night the next level of 9D transformational breathwork certification that everyone, no matter how long they've been with the organization, and I've been with the organization for almost 3 years, everyone has to go through this recertification so that everyone is on the same level as far as training, trauma, information, and nervous system regulation and stuff goes. And one of the things in one of the videos, actually he said it several times, but in one video in particular, Brian Kelly, the founder, kept saying that it is our responsibility to be of service. But in order to be of service to others, we have to be resourced. And this took me back to my aha moment when I was in Nashville at the live event in February, where someone said resourced, and then I finally heard it as resourced, and how it was so neat that every time we resource ourselves, we're not taking from somewhere else. What we're actually doing is we are realigning as source, right? So resource. It was just such a kind of moment for me. And so it came back to me today. In order to help others, in order to serve others, you really need to have your cup full, which doesn't necessarily mean you don't do anything for anybody else in your entire life until you're feeling perfect. But it means that, it's a journey, and along the way, we need to make sure that we are feeling full, we are feeling fulfilled, so that we can actually give of the love that we are in the spirit of love to others, including our community. And so what that means is we need to be clear on the community within us. We need to be clear about the thoughts and the beliefs and the stories, the experiences, however it is that we're showing up, because all of that informs how we experience life in turn. And so this took me back to this book, The Power of Decision by Raymond Charles Barker, an oldie but a goodie. I think that this book was actually published the year that I was born. And why? Because every single moment we are choosing, right? So every single moment we are making a decision about what we're thinking, what we're choosing to believe, what story we are telling, and whether we are going to continue going with the same old, or whether we're going to whether we are going to open up to and lean into something new. And so I want to read you a quote out of a section on health in The Power of Decision. Spiritual recognition of your health is a great step forward toward any healing. It is a required premise if you are to use spiritual treatment or affirmative prayer as your means of restoring health. Your very recognition of this fact causes the health process to being its perfect work. Raymond's doing this. Okay? So the first thing, we gotta want it, we gotta know, and we gotta declare. And this is one of the reasons that we have these affirmations for the month. To have a statement that affirms something positive, that affirms something expansive, that affirms something that opens us up to experiencing life as something bigger than what we have up until now, as something different than what we have up until now. Because if we keep choosing the same again and again and again, what are we going to get more of? The same, right? Now, he goes on to say, you cannot emphasize enough in your mind the fact that God is life, health, perfect action, strength, and vitality. The repetition of statements like that one, an affirmation or a declaration, causes your subconscious mind to respond by corresponding. Okay? So I think most of us here have heard it enough times, have taken enough classes, have read enough books, listened to enough podcasts to know that we use our conscious mind about 5% of the time during the day, right? We use our conscious mind to change our life, to make decisions that we're aware of. But 95% of the time, what's hanging out in the subconscious, what's hanging out in the subjective mind, which is everything, is available for those conscious thoughts to filter through. So we need to get really clear about what it is that we are paying attention to, whether we're aware of it or not, in that subconscious, in the subjective mind. And the only way that we can do that is by using our conscious mind to do so. And the more we do it, the more automatic it becomes, until the story, the belief, the thought, whatever, becomes the thing that we default to, rather than the story, the belief, the thought that has gotten us to where we are right now. And so decide, the word itself, the etymology of it, it comes from Latin, which means to cut off. So you literally are paying attention to this or choosing this with this not even being an option anymore. It filtered through and or not filtered, the word just totally went, it morphed, let's say, from to cut off into to make up one's mind, and then more recently to determine an outcome. But however you look at it, when you decide something, it is definitive. So if you decide that you are a healthy person, then that means that you are likely to make choices that a healthy person is going to make. And if you're not sure if you're a healthy person, you can ask a question. What would Healthy Winnie choose to do? What would Healthy Winnie decide? Healthy Winnie would decide to bike to VTC so that she can then bike to the next place that she's going to, right? Get some exercise, move her body along the way, experience the beautiful energy of the wind and the sun and everything on her face and on her skin, right? So we can ask, but it's not always easy. And if our nervous system is accustomed to hard, if our nervous system is accustomed to healthy also meant volatile, healthy also meant something that didn't align with that, then our nervous system is going to default to that kind of experience. And then it's up to us, before we can even change our minds, to signal safety to the body, because the body decides way before the mind does, way before, to signal to the body that it is okay, that it is safe. I'm showing you guys this for the umpteenth time, the butterfly hug, right? Okay, you go at the pace that you want to go. You can go faster, you can go slower, you can go harder. But this is some bilateral stimulation, which is getting you into the body, which is activating both sides of the brain, and it is signaling safety to your nervous system. Okay? There's also the washing machine, which is one of my favorites because it really gets to twist my back around. I did this last week in Nanaimo. They'd never heard of any of this stuff. It was so new. They were so excited about it. Anyway, so really important to signal safety to the body, because no matter how much you use your conscious mind, if your body's like, nope, it's in fight, flight, freeze, fawn, you cannot even physically expand, never mind mentally or emotionally, okay? So there is a quote that Michael Hunter actually offered today, Michael Hunter from Up Spiral Life, which is very similar to another one that I'll give you in a sec. The brain will always choose a familiar pain over an unfamiliar freedom. All right? Another way, and this is by Kathy Overman, your nervous system will always choose a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven. So this is why we have to use our conscious mind to train ourselves to choose, to decide to choose that heaven that we want. So to the song, the original, today's a day of originals, to the original that Kelby MacNayr wrote, I have decided to follow peace. I have decided to follow joy. I have decided to follow love, and not just a little bit, and not just sometimes. I have decided with all my soul. Hello, yeah. Like I have goosebumps, and just my heart is like opening like this. That is such a powerful declaration, and we don't get to just say it, we get to sing it, which means that our bodies and our nervous systems and our mind and our heart receive it on a different level. Like we get to anchor it into the interspaces of our being, right? This is part of the reason we sing and we stand and we move, you guys, so that we can experience spirit more fully, okay? Not just listening to it, not just reading about it, not just talking about it, but experiencing it so that we can what? What's the purpose here at VTC? Embodiment. And this means to feel it, to be it in the body, to show up as that. So, going back to, did I write this twice? Yeah, I did write it twice. Okay, so Raymond Charles Barker, we had that quote. So going back to the Louise Hay quote of how can I best serve my community? Well, like Brian Kelly said from 9D, you have to be resourced yourself. And what I say is you need to be resourced. You need to be aligned. You need to be anchored. You need to be showing up with the certainty that love is your true nature. Period. End of sentence. Okay? And the more that each of us do that individually, the more we do that collectively, and the more that vibration, that frequency of love ripples out into the world. So the best way that you can first serve your community is honestly serve yourself. Take care of yourself. Resource yourself. Fill your cup. Get clear on who and what you are and how powerful you are, and then show up as that, okay? So in the end, actually, the title of my talk, how about that? Leslie, is I have decided, and then you can just fill in the blank there. And please, I would like a few kudos here because I created this slide from scratch. No AI, I created from scratch. So I think at some point, many, if not all of us, have had those little fridge magnets, right? And so that's what that is. I have decided, to follow, to be, to show up as, to embody whatever, peace, joy, love, compassion, health, abundance. And at the very bottom, me as the acronym for mental equivalent for all you Ernest Holmes fans out there, which is the highest expression of who we can be and how we can show up in the world. The mental equivalent of the most awesome, amazing me that I can be. That's what I want for all of us, and the way that we do it is by using our conscious mind to resource ourselves so we can tune into whatever it is that's going on in the subconscious mind, only the best stuff for us. And so in deciding to embody peace, joy, and love, I create a world where it is safe for me to love myself. In doing so, I am more able to share the love I truly am with everyone. And then going back to Louise Hay, creating a world where it is safe for all of us to be more compassionate and loving with each other. Thank you, and so it is. So now is an opportunity to connect through conversation. And so if you would like to get into little groups of 2, 3, 4 around the tables, what have you, then please feel free. We'll have about 10 minutes. I will ding the meditation bowl. If you would prefer not to, that is okay. Feel free to go outside, get some fresh air, go fill a cup of tea, but I will ding the meditation bowl when it's time to come back. Thank you.
should. I think that would be the best play. Do you want to do a mic check? Testing, testing, hello, hello, testing, testing, hello, hello, testing, testing, hello. No, nothing? You're on Dropbox, right? Hello, testing, testing, hello, 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 testing. Buzzing as well.
Okay, let's try one. One. Check, check.
2-minute warning, 2-minute warning.
One, two. One, two, 1, 2. That's 6 instead of 4, right?
All right, everyone, finish up your very engaging conversations. Come on back to the formation. The You Are Beautiful blessing box is making its way around. You are beautiful, Trina. So for those of you who haven't been here before, please feel free to take a little affirmation or blessing from the You Are Beautiful blessing box. Keep it as a little source of inspiration until the next time we see each other. And for those of you who have your collections, add to your collection. Could we have the next slide, please, Leslie? Yeah, thank you. All right. Does anybody have any very short community announcements? And by community announcement, I mean something you are offering that you would like to invite people into. Yes, Karel.
Take it away, Karel.
Okay, next Sunday, if you're up for a short drive out Millstream Road to Caleb Pike Heritage Park, there's a market from 10 till 1, and we have local craftspeople and baking, all kinds of great stuff to look at and to buy. And so that's next Sunday at Caleb Pike Park. You drive out the highway to Millstream, turn right, and keep going until you see the park. It's 5 or 6 miles, I don't know. It's quite a ways. Anyway, it's a lovely drive anyway.
All right, thank you, Karel. All right, anyone else? A short invitation? Reverend Joanna, it's that time of month again. There you go, and people online can hear that.
Rev.Lesia. Hello, yes, it does work. The Peninsula Spiritual Living Circle is meeting on July 15th at 1 p.m. at my home, and if you're at all interested in coming, it's a Science of Mind circle, and you are all welcome if you would like to be there. Thank you.
And that's a Wednesday, right?
Wednesday,
That's a Wednesday. Wednesday, July 15th. Fantastic. So much happening in our community. Thank you, Shailene. All right, fantastic. Okay, so if there is anything else, then just let people know, let us know. Here, there's tons of stuff happening. There are actually some cards on the tables for those of you who are sitting at tables that have a QR code that takes you to our events page that lists all of the events that are happening at VTC. There's a list of the VTC in-house and sponsored events on the card, but there's so much more going on. Other communities and organizations rent out our space, so there's lots to take in here at any given time. Every Thursday from 7 to 8:30 p.m., right here, Pablo, Peter, Kelby, the Elevate Trio, myself, The Alchemist is our book until the middle of August when we close for a couple of weeks. This is our spiritual salon, and it is something so beautiful, and that is the inspiration for why the sanctuary has been zhuzhed up over the last month and a half or so. How's everybody liking this new look to the sanctuary, this makeover to the sanctuary? I would like to thank two people in particular, Leslie and my husband Glenn, who got up on the massive 8-foot extendable ladder and did all sorts of acrobatics to get all of those things up there. Thank you so much. What's that? A little Shangri-La, yeah, okay. And then we have so much input coming from Kelby and from Daniela, our digital producer, and from Brooke, our creative services partner, who doesn't even live here, but sees what we look like online and is responsible for our beautiful branding. So thank you to everyone, because it really feels so much lovelier and cozy in here. All right, Spirit of Jazz and Soul. Kelby, why don't you tell us what's going on with that Friday nights?
A wonderful concert series every Friday night right here in the sanctuary. We will be at concert number 4 already this coming Friday, and it's a very special one. It involves a few special guests from near and far. We have a wonderful pianist named Kate Wyatt from Montreal, who's been here a couple
Several
times on
times.
a Sunday and a couple times on a Thursday. She's out taking care of some family, so we're putting her to work while she's here. She's a wonderful, wonderful musician. And we have another gentleman who was based in Montreal and now lives on Gabriola Island. He's truly one of our great tenor saxophonists and pianists, but on this concert he'll be playing tenor saxophone. He's a multi-Juno award-winning saxophonist named Mike Allen, who will be here, and also Kate's husband, who's another great bassist from Montreal, will be here, named Adrian Vidati. So it's the Kate Wyatt, Mike Allen quartet, and I'm very local, and I will be playing drums with them. It will be a really fun reconnection for a lot of people and some really beautiful music. So please come back and join us this Friday at 7 p.m.
Yeah, suggested donation $20, and all the proceeds go to the artists. And we're doing this because Herman's is closed, so we are now considered a venue by some of the artists, and just creating opportunity for people to share their gifts, their music, their artistry, and love. 90 transformational breathwork, third Saturday of the month. That means it's coming up on July 18th. So if you would like to come, there are still spots available, and the journey is the emergence journey, which is basically going to be very customized to whatever it is that you want to experience. If you want to learn more, go to our website or let me know, and I can tell you a bit more. Next. Okay, not next Sunday, but the following Sunday, which means July 19th, it is Friendship Sunday, all right? So this means not only is there a potluck lunch afterwards, but it's an opportunity for everyone to bring a friend, someone you love and cherish, so that you can show off what you love and cherish about VTC, all right? So invite someone that you know who is near and dear to you, and bring them and show off the spiritual community that you belong to, that you like hanging out in, that you are proud of. All right, next. Okay, and then right after the lunch, there is going to be the very first VTC orientation class. I need you to register, please. The class itself is free, but I need to know how many people are going to be here, and I'm inviting all members to please come to this if you can, because this is an important way to find out more about New Thought. It's an important way to find out more about our VTC values compass and how we're building community together and how to be of service to VTC, okay? And for anyone who's not a member, if you're interested and you just want to find out more about VTC, come, all right? There's a light lunch that's going to be served before. It's only an hour and 15 minutes long, the workshop. It's going to be experiential, no boring class. And so, yeah, so I look forward to having a lively, engaging interaction with everyone. Next. Reminder, VTC is on a summer break from Friday, August 21st to Wednesday, September 9th, so no Celebrate or Elevate during that time. It is also on our website, just so you know. And now, the Abundance Bowl is coming out, and the reason that it is more important today is because today is the day that our Spirit of Giving Challenge has us choosing a VTC member that is going to decide where VTC is donating money to next month. So I am putting in my intentional donation here, my tithe. And this Spirit of Giving Challenge, if you aren't aware of it yet, it is about giving in love, about inspired generosity, investing in community, nurturing connection, and growing together with VTC matching the gift. So this bowl is coming around right now. Please put into it what you feel called to put into it. If it's money, great. If it's energy and intention, great. I ask you to give at least an intention for abundance, for love, for compassion, for community, okay? So I'm going to start over here, and you guys can just pass it around. And a reminder, if you use the credit card machine in there, please write your name legibly on the back so that our treasurer, Mary, knows who to credit the donation to. So could I please have Leslie come up to the stage? And as I'm explaining this, once again, Leslie is going to choose someone who is present. You got to be present when your name is pulled, okay? So here, hold this. Yeah, thank you. Here, do this. All right, so tithing means you give because you're inspired, not because someone or something needs money. This is what we do here at VTC. So we're tithing because we feel inspired by community, we feel uplifted, we feel amazing, we feel more connected. And every time you tithe, your name goes into this little box. So the more often you do it, the more chances there are that your name's going to be drawn, okay? It's not about how much you give, it's about how often and how consistently you give. The person who is chosen, they get to choose the organization they would like VTC to donate money to, someone that inspires them by the good work that they are doing in the world. Last month, we had John Hutton choose actually at Elevate and at Celebrate, and the two organizations that inspire him are Rainbow Kitchen and the Wilderness Committee. So there are 2 checks that are being delivered to those 2 organizations this month. And then the thing is that the tithe is 10% of all the income that came in the 1 month. VTC matches that amount, so it's a double tithe. We're investing in community, and then we're inviting someone from that organization to come here and tell us a little bit about the work that they're doing in the world so that we can grow and connect and nurture our connections together. So this is the spirit of giving challenge, and who is the winner today? Drum roll. Oh, here.
It's Mr. Glenn Sheridan.
Woo! Oh, now we need confetti and stuff hanging from. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so Glenn Sheridan gets to choose where one of the donations is going to for next month. Thank you and congratulations. All right. So to affirm how generous of spirit we are, let's declare this generosity affirmation together as enthusiastically as we can, okay? In gratitude I give, in gratitude I receive. By embracing generosity with enthusiasm and delight, I celebrate the infinite possibilities of living life lovingly, and so it is. And so as that abundance bowl goes around, we're going to have some more music by Karel and Kelby. Thank you.
I intentionally go inside and I close my eyes knowing that I am love. I am love. I am peace. I am wellness. I am life and enthusiasm. I choose to know this every moment, every single moment of my day, each day, every day. I commit to knowing the beauty and awesomeness of who I truly am. As I receive, I give. And I know that my light shineth upon all that I am and touch and communicate with. Oh, it feels so good to know that I truly am love. And I embrace what I do with commitment and embody it into my everyday life. Thank you. I know that the divine law is acting in and through me now, making my day brighter along with everyone else's. Thank you, and thank you, VTC and Rev.Lesia. Thank you, little angels, and so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Blenda. Thank you. All right, thank you for that lovely prayer, that closing treatment, Reverend Blenda. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Let's stand on up and sing our closing tune, one of my favorites by Ricky Byers. So this is call and response. I'm going to do the call. You guys are going to do the response with Kelby. And this is another song that is all about commitment, that is all about deciding how are we living life, how are we loving, how are we serving. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around me.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Oh, let me know that love will heal us all.
Let me know that love will leave us all.
Oh, let me walk each day a little wiser.
Let me walk each day a little while.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
on back, everyone. Let's bring it home. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me share the good that's overflowing.
Let me share the good that's overflowing.
Oh, let me care for those around the world.
Let me care for those around the world.
Oh, let my steps reveal the path of peace.
Let my steps reveal the path of peace.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Karel Roessingh on piano, Kelby MacNayr on drums, Danny and Glenn on tech. Thank you to Reverend Joanna and Winnie for greeting. Thank you for everyone who is already putting the chairs and tables away. Thank you for everyone, whether you were here in person, online. We love you, we appreciate you, and we're so glad you're here. And we will see you next week. Gentlemen.